Hi, it's Melanie Banks. I wanted to make a quick video on utilizing the social media content outline, how that goes into Maxa, how we can download our images and then upload them into our postings that we are going to schedule for the month. So mine's going to be a little bit different when I post. I'm going to post through my CRM that I use, but you can also use Meta Business and post from there or whatever other CRM you're using. So this is what we get each month. Hello July, July 3rd, July 4th, 5th. I'm going to take a random one so we can kind of just go from there. And let's do summer bucket list. So I'm going to right click on my click here for design. And the reason I want to right click is so that I open up a new window so that my design opens up. So this is my design. I'm going to go ahead and hit create. And we're going to walk a little bit through Maxa so that you guys can see how you can edit stuff. So right here is a logo. Mine comes up Brands by Integra. If I want to switch that to my Century 21 Integra, I'm just going to highlight it and hit the delete button. Now, these are ready to go. So if I want to just click my media, click my C21 Integra logos, I'm going to go ahead and click this one, which is going to pop in my Integra. Throw that down here. I can move this anywhere I want. Now let's just say I don't necessarily want to post this particular image and I want to do something different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to left click on the image. I'm just going to hit the delete button. It is gone. Now my Integra is still right here. It's just white, so you can't see it right now. I'm going to hit the back button. And I'm going to go ahead and type in right here something that I want to see. Let's just say we're going to go with beach. Let's try picnic, see if that'll work. It's going to let it load, see what we come up with. You can add music, sound effects, videos. There's all types of stuff, but when you're scheduling posts out, some of the stuff that will go scheduling won't let you do videos. So I do some of my posts this way, just as a solid image. But let's say I want to use, let's go with a random beach picnic. Let's go with this one. I'm going to left click, it's going to circle, and then it's going to add it into here. So this is not like Canva where you would just left click and drag. You actually click on this, let it spin its circle, and then it's going to put it into the design. We're going to just simply move it up just like you would in a Canva. We're going to make this big enough for the photo, and then I'm going to put it kind of about where I want it to be. And then because now all the words are behind this, I'm going to click on the photo. I'm going to click off the photo for a second. I'm going to click on the photo, and then what's going to happen is bring forward, send back, bring to the front, which pulls this all the way to the front, or send it all the way to the back. So I'm going to go ahead and send it all the way to the back. And then everything that was, so there's my little logo's right there. Everything that was behind it came to the front. So now I have an image, my summer bucket list. If this is what I want it to look like, I can click on these and move these around. This is the equal housing. I can move this around. If I don't want that on there, I can simply left click where the buttons are, either hit the delete button or just hit the delete on my keyboard. If I don't like this down here, I can move it up, whatever I want to do. If I want to add my name, I can simply come up here into text. I can add my information. And I can place this wherever I want, and then I can change the fonts around. So I'm not going to put my name on here because these are just simple, ready to post type of things. If I want to add a different element, I can come in and add elements in here. And then again, if I want to go back and make sure that I have the Integra, maybe I want to add a different logo. I'm always going to clear off my search Pixabay And I'm going to go ahead and now have the initial part where I can search office logos. I can search my realtor icons. I have the Integra logos. I have fair housing. I have social media icons. So whatever I'm looking to put in here, I can also upload my own. So I have uploaded a few images myself, like this one, so that I can use my own pictures in a lot of these. So if this is what I want it to look like, I'm going to go ahead here and hit download. I'm going to download it as a PNG, and I'm just going to hit download. It's going to ask if this is the way I spell bucket list. I'm going to say yes. And it is going to download it into my downloads. So what I'm now going to do is go into my social media editor. I'm going to hit new post. I'm going to create a post. I'm going to pick the accounts that I'm going to have this go to. I'm just going to put Facebook and Instagram for now. And then in here, I am going to upload my image. And again, this might be slightly different with whatever CRM you're using, or if you were uploading directly into Meta. I'm going to upload. And this is going to give me my summer bucket list. I'm going to click on my image. I'm going to insert my file. So it's going to show the preview over here of what it looks like. And then I'm going to go real quick back into that PDF. And here is my PDF, summer bucket list, relax by the lake, host a barbecue. We're going to highlight all of this. Copy. I'm going to go to my post and I'm going to paste it in there. Now, if I have my own hashtags, I'm going to use those. If you are on a video of Key Lead Engine, you know that there are hashtags that can be saved. So I'm going to pick my tagline hashtag that I save, and I'm going to add this to each one of my posts that I do. I'm going to my feed on these. There's also images. Some of these that she sends out are stories or stories. So you can post to your story if you'd like. I can either post now or I can set it to schedule my post for, let's say she had this, well, I didn't pick the right date, but let's just say this was the 8th. I would go ahead and pick it for the 8th. I would schedule my time and I would hit schedule my post. So as you can see, I'm going to back out of this. All of my posts are already pre-scheduled, and that was based on everything that Caitlin gave us in this packet. So my vintage kitchen, my testimonials. On the testimonials, you will right click, open your testimonial in the other window. I'm going to hit create my testimonial. I'm going to add a testimonial. Sorry, I'm going to hit continue, not add a testimonial. I'm going to then highlight this and I'm going to paste my testimonial in here. And you can get those from your Real Satisfied. You can get those from your Google reviews. Whatever it is you're doing, you can add to there. Now that we have, if we add something here and we want to add, let's just say we want to add our stars. Star. Oh, they gave me 5 stars on my Real Satisfied. So I am going to put my 5 stars into my post. Let me put it down here. So I'm able to take what is in my Real Satisfied or into my Google reviews, copy all of that in here, click here. If I click in here, I can edit this, just simply backspace. I added my stars, added my testimonial, and I can come up here to download. I can download my image. Now this comes up all the time, so just go ahead and hit ignore and continue. Maxa likes it to be the size of a billboard, and it says that if you take that little image and make it the size of a billboard, the resolution will be not good. If you can read it on your screen, you're good to go. So just hit ignore and continue. And now I'm waiting for this to download. Now if I were in my, if I were in my system that I was going to go ahead and post, what date was this? This was for July 10th. So if I'm going to do create a new post, I'm going to go on this one to my Facebook and to my Instagram. And what I'm going to do is actually click my stories this time, because you can see the format is a longer image for stories. So I'm going to upload my image. I'm going to upload my testimonial. Once that uploads, I'm going to insert. And now my testimonial is ready to go to schedule this post to go on the 10th, because that's the date that Caitlin set up for testimonials. And I'm just going to post that on that date or schedule it out for that date. So I hope this helps with Maxa and being able to edit inside of Maxa, move stuff around. It's super easy. And if you are familiar with Canva, it is very, very much like Canva. The only thing that I saw is that I had to definitely click out on the side, click the image to get this bring forward, send back. And again, that's on any of these. So if I'm here, I can also send this back. It'll send it behind the summer. If I send it all the way back, it gets rid of it because it pushed it all the way behind the image. So I'm going to pull that to the front. Hope that helps.